Hello and welcome. Today we have a 1 versus 1 featuring ZLO and Zock on Whitefire. So this map, well, it's quite big. There is a lot of mess around, especially in these two big chunk of mess. So see if one of the two players we managed to snag that. And talking about the turn. Anyway, we have Zock going Seraphim, starting land, and ZLO Cybran. So of course at the beginning you kinda want to leave off the mess of this reclaim wreck and start navy straight away, try to deny the navy of the opponent, and at the same time using your bomber try to deny, for example if you're Zock, try to deny engineers coming from ZLO on this side, try to colonize this expansion. So all engineer out. We got a random scout probably for bomber for ZLO, and the first bomber out for ZLO. So let's see if we manage to pick this engine. This is it. One dead. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I missed it. Over here around. I'll get shot down. But ZLO managed to take that interceptor out. And we have two scout out for Zock, try to figure it out what ZLO was doing. And you can see that he just have this engineer trying to claim this wreck and not much coming on this side. While a big difference, Zock decided to move his ECU on here and then here and probably try to take his island. And the first navy out from Zock with a frigate from Seraphim. Try to kill this couple of reclaiming engineer. Wise ZLO is ahead in power, but Zock has way more mass. He has reclaimed, he has more mass extractor, but ZLO definitely has an advantage on her. And now we have a couple of bombers out for Zock, try to pick engineers. And here we have a 1 versus 1 frigate fight. See what happens. I think that ZLO is gonna win. And here Zock decided to not even pick the reclaimer. Still have enough mass. And here's some bomber fight. And we have a stream of floaty arty from Zock trying to deny this expansion. On this expansion we have a dropper, an engineer from ZLO managed to arrive till here. So that's that could be dangerous if it's not seen by Zock. And this reclaim was denied actually, so ZLO didn't manage to pick up that mass yet, while Zock is kinda playing with it. When he needs it he can reclaim it. And we got 3 Tech 2 mass extractor from Zock and 3 from ZLO, so kinda even. You can see that Zock now has catch up in power and is ahead on score. But her advantage from ZLO is now kinda camping Zock base, denying her production. And on this side we got subs that are trying to raise the Cybran sub, try to kill artillery. Nice play. But we got 7 Seraphim subs coming out. So the Seraphim sub is less health, you can tell, 400 versus 525. I don't know about the DPS though. And ZLO managed to sneak a factory here. It's building the second one. And yeah, probably Zock now knows that there is something there. He doesn't know about the factory yet. And ZLO is trying to deny also this expansion from Zock. They probably managed to transport or something. Kind of mirror match here. We have both players trying to assault the opponent island. We have another drop to reinforce some build capacity and start a land spam. A counter land spam. And we got Tech 2 Navy and Tech 2 Sub from ZLO, so really try to force because Zock doesn't have really good torpedoes still, the Tech 3's sub, so definitely Cybran with the fact that they have stealth on the sub could be a really good play for ZLO. But yeah, one is not enough, but it's definitely a signal to Zock that he has to go Tech 2. Here stalemate. Zock managed to take this expansion at the moment with 4 land factory. Yeah, it's coming the 4th one. And here we have a Tech 2 land from ZLO. So definitely land factory HQ, so definitely wanna sit there for quite a long time. But we got a cruiser out from Zock, try to deny this factory production. And at the same time we have 3 sub from ZLO. Somehow a Tech 2 engineer managed to get in here, I don't know how. And ZLO decided to move his ACU on this side, try to defend. While Zock decided to move his ACU back. Could have used it here to kill this expansion, I guess. And these Tech 3 sub are just killing everything. Yeah, not much you can do against them. They've taken some damage. Well, you can definitely use Tech 2 torpedo bombers against subs, are pretty good. But if you mix a sub with a cruiser, they became really strong against Seraphim, at least at Tech 2 stage. So here kinda stalemate, Zock trying to push forward with some artillery fire. And we have Tech 2 point defense. We got a TMD, two TMDs trying to defend from mobile missile launcher that are not there. And on the top, ZLO doesn't have number. And I don't think that he has any upgrade on the com. No. So stalemate, but the economy here is on Zock's favor, so it's kinda even still. And Zock now relatively even on everything. But definitely this Tech 2 sub force is scary, and Zock doesn't have that much navy, apart from some frigates and a couple of destroyers. But those subs are able to kill one destroyer one by one, so this destroyer doesn't have to stay there and die. See how quickly he can die. Oh. Destroyer gone. But we got on the top, ZLO is overhand, he has to retreat on the water. And at the bottom here, still stalemate, we got Hoplite from ZLO. Try to outrange the point defenses. While actually finally now Zock moved by missile launcher, so ZLO predicting it. And this destroyer parked there, just killing all the max extractor in the middle island. Here we got a Tech 2 force mixed with Tech 1, rushing everything over. Doesn't have any Tech 2 tanks here. And yeah, ZLO is kinda in full retreat here. This Tech 1 spam kinda killing everything. But we'll probably manage to defend with a couple of well-placed destroyer here. Not much can be destroyed more. But these units are all floating, so they can go and try to do some damage in the middle island. And this cruiser, no, this is a destroyer from ZLO, killing everything. Master Strator down, killing, yeah, 4 Master Strator, 15 kill. And now Zock has 4 destroyers, so he can decide to come out and try to snipe this single one. We got some frigate and 1 sub in defense, but the Tech 2 sub force is being used in defense. At this moment it's not doing any damage. Okay, so this push has been denied from ZLO, defending here. There's some reclaim now. While ZLO has a Tech 2 push on the bottom here. And ZLO doesn't really have the navy to defend. He's rushing with his 4 destroyer. But yeah, they're still alive. But these subs are kiting all day. 1 is almost dead. And this destroyer is using his range. I think Cyber Destroyer has a better range. .27 kill for this destroyer. And another one sent up. Really nice use of Cyber Navy from ZLO, using the destroyer to take out static position and the subs to now surround this destroyer force. And yeah, they're probably gonna all die. This was the move of the game, I guess. We'll see, probably Zock is falling behind now. 10 mass and, well, not really for power. Kinda even. But yeah, this Tech 2 force, 3 sub and 1 destroyer. They're gonna rush, kill everything. Another more destroyer. And on the top again another push. Tech 1. But yeah, he shut down the production here. Apart from this last factory, taking engineer to reclaim everything as possible. And again, there's another destroyer here, 22 kills. I don't know if it's the same one. No, it's another one. Let's see how many vet he has with 30 kills. 2 vets. Decent. So air-wise, nothing is really happening. Now Zock is pushing up sort of snipe. Now the game is over, I guess. Yeah. I don't think Zock can win. Probably is one of the probably the first game that I see Zock losing a 1 versus 1. Incredible. Yeah. Fighting for his life. The March of the Destroyer. Hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. Hello again, so I decided to cast a rematch on Badlands. Zock going UEF and ZLO strangely Aeon. Random. Okay, let's see what happens. And yeah, there was another match in between on Sirtis Major, I think, and Zock managed to win that one. I just fast forward the replay. I didn't see there was that interesting, so I decided to cast this one. It is more interesting. So build 3 engineers and 1 raiding group with Mech Marine and the Scoot, while ZLO is just going with a flare. At the beginning you wanna try to kill the engineer that is expanding here on this mass field. So So this mass field can sustain you for quite a while, and at the same time you wanna try to sneak the Mech Marine or the Mantis in the back, try to create as many problems as possible. So good defense here, and here this Land Scout managed to see the flare, and one tank is in pursuit, but the flare is kinda faster. So expansion, ZLO decided to move the ACU to the Hydros and starting a hair factory, while Zock is moving now, going building pigeons on the base first, and in fact like ZLO has already the 2 iron and only 3 pigeon here. So Zock protecting his sides with a couple of well-placed scouts. You can see everything is coming at him. And the odd flare does he have a kill? Oh, I don't think he managed to do anything. Maybe he managed to kill one scout. Bomber. Boom. Okay, so first bomber out for Zock, managed to deny these 2 mexes. Right, he really wanted to kill that max. And then it's gonna be shut down. So on the other side, we have a push with 3-4 tank and 2 scouts. He's attacking the Hydra rather than the engine at the moment. And the Tech 2 land from ZLO, spamming obsidians. Obsidians are really good against both Tech 1 and Tech 2 because they have the shield, but they have also high DPS. They can almost compete with Tech 3 units. So this raid managed to kill the engineer building the Hydra, and is there, but ZLO using the Aurora range and probably be able to kill it with one tank disadvantage. And this obsidian is making his way through this expansion, killing a radar. Let's see the radar coverage. So ZLO using his planes actually to get as much cover as possible, while Zock doesn't have that much cover. And equal wise though, Zock has almost doubling the mass of ZLO, because ZLO is missing the 6 max strat. It was really slow to rebuild these 2 that were denied by the first bomber. And this obsidian with 9 kill, but yeah, 1 pillar that is almost dead. So 1 pillar with 5 tanks managed to kill one obsidian, barely. Ooh, survive with 60 point. And the second one was trying to sneak in, but he realized that that was the ACU probably. Okay, Zock building walls, trying to deny any run-bys straight away to the max extractor. But yeah, now ZLO was ahead on point, but now is falling behind in the mass production and power. And the pillar is quite tanky too, so it would be number. Yeah, 1 obsidians managed to kill 1 pillar and then die, and this second one is just gonna die. Oh, escaping, no. If you escape, you can use the shield, allowing to recharge. And here we have a push with Tech 2 and Tech 1, but the ACU is moving and protecting, and Zock has managed to send the transport over here. So finally, now ZLO has managed to take all these maxes and start upgrading some Tech 2. Just one. And Zock, just one. So on this side we got 6. Ooh, it's running out. ZLO is running out of power, it seems. It doesn't have the power to support 20 obsidian shield. How much one obsidian takes? I don't know. $10 energy each. So 200 of this energy is needed to support this obsidian. It's not too much actually, if you think about it. That's the advantage of the Aeon, but the other downside of it is that if you power stall, this tank will lose against any other Tech 2 tanks probably. And we got an air engagement. Seems as low as an advantage, I don't know, really close. Yeah, close. 3 versus 3 left, 4. So these obsidian forces have to retreat. And slow pushing with his SU. Does he have anything on the SU? No. But this is a decent obsidian force, 5 or 6, and there are enough pillar here to defend, and Tech 2 PDs. It's kinda playing the turtle game. Zock, of course, embracing UEF strategy, turtle up, and then Percy, GG. So ZLO tried to use his power as in the most efficient way as possible, and removing the shield from the obsidian and the mobile shield that he got. So Zock now is ahead, not for that much, probably just 1 Tech 2 max or something like that. The side, so there will be 8 max, but he has more. He managed to secure both of them. And now a smoke push, couple of rhinos, pillars. There's still reclaim in the middle here. While here there's still lots of reclaim. Strange that they haven't taken it up. Pick it up yet. Okay, lots of obsidian floats around, like 51 obsidians. That's a lot. A 46 pillar, lots are sitting in his base though. And try a drop. Pillar drop, that could be cool. So go with a gunship here. And then a transport straight in the middle. Another one here. Okay, this one is successful. Oh. That was risky, but I think that is gonna pay off, I don't know. 3 max down. Another one here, 2. Whoa, there were like 12 pillars, something like that. Managed to 30 mass income gone for ZLO. And you don't want to have pillars. Ooh, these are 2 unprotected Tech 2 maxes, so that's really bad. And at the same time ZLO is pushing hard. The advance of the Syrians. Still like 30 something. And 28, so really even. See, lots of the pillar are damaged and most of the obsidians are still full health. Just the shield is almost running down. And yeah, Zock, what he has got in his gun? He's got the gun. So yeah, not many pillars left suddenly. Like 3 pillars left. Whoa. So there are 25 obsidian attacking Zock's position now. Feels like UEF. Oh, that's cool. Like, yeah, they were kinda even, and obsidian just trashed the pillars. Probably they are all kinda without shield. Still pretty decent. Yeah, transports for the win. But yeah, this raid was pretty good with just like 8 pillars. That if he had those 8 pillars here, now we got Percival arriving and was oh, Zock managed to defend his SU with a transport. Nice move, because I don't think I even managed to kill 12, I don't know how many obsidians there are here, lots. So still leaving game. What's that? Ooh, TML versus Zock power, and the power goes down. I don't know from where, but nice play from Zock. Still, this pillar coming back for another round here. That's the tech base. Yeah. And again, move with his SU now, really risky, but playing at his best. Try to defend against 6 obsidian, and at the front there is one Percival. Percival is really good against, he has like 4 times more health and really high DPS. Boom, one shot the shield down. Boom, second shot the obsidian down. So Percival needs 2 shots to kill an obsidian, while I think an obsidian needs way many shots. I don't know how many, we can count them. But yeah, so seems that ZLO's push has been denied. And Zock's mess is really low though. Zock has few fighter bombers out. Still have some obsidian running around his base. All this left flank collapsed. And again, ZLO still has same. The obsidian drop really was really worthwhile. But those 4 Percival, there's not much that can stop 4 Percivals. You need IGC or something like that, but I don't think that with 50 mass income you can afford IGC. Here we got still 2 random obsidian against the ACU. Transport here using his ACU as a unit, Zock. So this push has been completely protected. That's the last survivor. And now we got 4 Percival on the attack. So ZLO can take over 4 Percival with his SU. It's kinda giving up. So nice game. ZLO calls it G. Can't do much against Percival's. Percival's spam is like or you have lots of air or you have a GC. There's not much that Aeon can do against it. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this second cast. Have fun.